Welcome to the Mile High Hotspur. My name is LeoCoys. I'm an American Tottenham Hotspur fan, and for this video, we have to chat, my homies. Yes, get in, let's go, get in. I'm just getting back home from the pub, and today was an awesome time, an awesome experience because last night, my 7-year-old girl tells me, "Dad, can I go with you to the pub tomorrow?" Man, music to my ears, my homie. And she says, "I bet you we're gonna win tomorrow." As soon as I heard those words, my homies, I said, "My little lucky charm, you have to go with me today." My homies, a quick warning, if you're here for any type of statistical value, you might as well go on to the next channel. What you're gonna get here is nothing but raw emotion, nothing but words coming from right here, my homies. And this is the perfect place to start this video, right here. I seen 11 players from the start of the match to the end of the match play for this right here, my homies. They played with heart and they played for the badge on a day that has been very, very crucial, key to being a Tottenham Hotspur fan. If you're anywhere in and around N17 and you were able to attend any of the pre-match festivities, any of the protests, my hat goes off to you. Honestly, I appreciate you doing what you do, not just for yourself, not just for Tottenham, but for the whole community of Tottenham Hotspur in itself. And honestly, solidarity with the people that chose to start this day off in the right direction. I haven't seen anything, I haven't seen much of the coverage from the protest, but I'm hoping it was a peaceful start. I'm hoping it was a peaceful way to engage in a change for Tottenham. Look, I don't mean to go too far off on the tangent. I just wanted to say the day started off properly well. Seeing everything from the We Are Tottenham TV crew that was live on the ground, it was emotional. I was able to feature on We Are Tottenham TV earlier today. I will link in the description on the Pump Up Show, and behind stage, I was telling Kate how awesome, how emotional is it to see what these people are doing for us as fans. So again, my hat's off to you guys, and that's just the way I want to start this video, by saying I feel as a whole the Tottenham community started this day off properly, my homies. When the team sheet came out and you see players like Maddison back in the lineup, Bergvall taking a start, Bentancur back out there. This is an attacking formation. If just based off what I see, this is a more "I'm going for it" approach from Ange Postecoglou. Perfect way to bring James Maddison back into the lineup. Look, I am not nowhere near the biggest fan of James Maddison because I feel he's hot and cold. But when Tottenham play well, when Tottenham are on their game, look, I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself, but I'm going to say when Tottenham are going to win a game, James Maddison is one of these players that we're going to need to rely on. And to see his name on the sheet today, I thought it was a bold, ballsy move by Ange Postecoglou. One, because he's been on a long hiatus. He's been missing in action for a bit. So to bring him in for such a crucial, important game, big up to Ange Postecoglou. And again, I said going more offensively for me was a good way to start this game. Shots on target, even possession. Possession was skewed a bit for Tottenham. Let's go. We had a bit more of the possession, and it did show. Tottenham were controlling the game from the get-go. And to continue with the starting lineup, Vicario makes his way back into it. This was, again, another ballsy move from Ange Postecoglou, depending on how you look at it. In my opinion, I would have definitely seen Vicario get the nod ahead of Kinski, just because, you know, Kinski did hit the ground running. However, this is Vicario's team to deputize. I've seen Vicario lead. I've seen Vicario be very vocal when I seen the game against Ipswich. Vicario for me was one of the loudest people, so it's no surprise that when he's fit, he jumped right back into that lineup. Udogie staying on the bench and Spence retaining his starting position, albeit on the left-handed side of the back four. But Jed, oh my God, growing into his role for us, my homies. I mean, what is his role? He's growing into a player before our eyes that can just play, pick up where he needs to and play, my homies. One of the best players on the day for me today, both offensively and defensively, goes to Jed Spence. And let's move up top with our attack. You see Heung-min Son on the left, Tell through the middle getting the nod, and outright Kulusevski. I don't think any one of our players really had that bad of a game today. Sure, we can always nitpick and say this player could have done better, that player could have done better, but here, my homies, we're just gonna say from top to bottom, Tottenham Hotspur, in my opinion, we controlled the game. Man United had sporadic chances. I think our shots on target were pretty much fair, but it just seemed like Tottenham had a couple of better chances. You see the little homie Tell taking these shots from distance, a bit further away. You see him at least trying to take these shots. For me, are all good indicators. Again, you see the young man trying to lead the press, trying to get his compadres and his comrades up the pitch to press. All good signs from our players. Lucas Bergvall, one of these youngsters again, who played an excellent game. Not necessarily, he didn't stick out much, but that's a good thing. When you go a whole game unnoticed, it's because you didn't do anything bad. And Luke, I mean, it's hard to think, did Lucas Bergvall do anything rash? You know, he's used to having a rash tackle or two throughout a game. But again, came off, substituted for Pape Maté Sarr in the second half, which again, I think Ange Postecoglou nailed his substitutions. I'm not really going to go through them. I just know Pape Sarr replaced Lucas Bergvall. And look, like I said, from top to bottom, Tottenham Hotspur came through when we needed them to. And just to kind of wrap up what has been, you know, a somewhat emotional day if you're a Spurs fan. At least for me, it was an emotional start seeing how many people decided to join the rally and the march. And just seeing it kind of unfold a little bit made it a good start to the game. And I mentioned at the beginning of the video, my daughter Leah, who is slowly growing to become a fan of football, since yesterday told me she wanted to go watch the game with me at the pub. And today was a good day if you're a Tottenham Hotspur fan. The victory, you know, just adds to that. It adds to that. Could we have won by more? Of course we could have. But on the same side, you know, I mean, I guess for that matter, on the flip side of the token, you know, Manchester United, this was the game where they as well needed to show up. And they were limping into this match as well. I don't want to take anything away from our victory, but you know, Manchester United were a limping animal walking into this match, and that has the possibilities to go either for them or against them. You know, when your back's up against the rope, you need games like this to show what you're made of. And for Ruben Amorim and the rest of the Man United crew, they got work to do, as do Tottenham. But today would have been, you know, a good result for either team. I'm just happy that it's us. You know, I'm glad that we're the ones walking away with the 3 points at home. United are still yet to beat us, or what is it, since 2022? So a few years now. Streaks, my homies, we have to keep these streaks going and build on new streaks. I'm 100% satisfied with this performance from our team. I'm not gonna try and pick any type of negativity from our game today because there's no need, my homies. No need for that. It doesn't matter what happened. Tottenham won. We're moving up. We're moving up. I don't know if we really moved up the table. I'm just saying, when you win, you're technically getting points. So we're moving up somehow. We're not going to look at the table for a couple of weeks here because, you know, at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is at the end of the season where we finish. And if you don't finish first, you finish last, to quote the good Ricky Bobby. If you don't finish first, you finish last. So I know we're not finishing first. The only thing we can do is continue to build on performances and games like today to give our players a fighting chance, to give us fans something to look forward to. Another week off for us to get some rest. Another week off for some of our players to come back. Perfect way to wrap up an excellent week here at the Mile High Hotspur. And I will take this moment to throw a jab at... you know what? Actually, I won't even take this moment to throw a jab. I'll wait for another video to throw a jab at you, my homie, because it's coming your way. So yeah, let's go. Match day vlog coming up. I'm going to go inside and kick it for a bit, and then I'm going to whip up a match day vlog because it is going to be one worth watching today, my homies, as was this one. I hope you made it this far, and if you have, like the video, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a member to this channel. Bam, let's go, my homies. Come on, you Spurs.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.